That off there. Alright, I don't see my wood. I do see a bunch of other shit. I deserve a little chocolate. Oh my gosh, I'm out there doing yard work and, chopping down trees for the neighbors because they just don't ever get around to it, and I hate sweeping it up, but, as I've pointed out, I don't know, for those of you who have been paying attention, there's 18 trees between this side and that side. And neither one of them apparently, trim them. So I do it. Anyway, trimming trees. And all of a sudden I hear the neighbor getting in her vehicle. And she's passing me, and I note that, of course, that the person driving wasn't her, but the roommate, the tenant. So I got a feeling now I'm going to hear when I finally get that letter from the sheriff telling me if they got served or not. She's going to say that this is a caretaker instead of a tenant. That's what I'm thinking, because she was driving her. Either that or she's becoming friends with the tenant and having her tenant give her rides. Where's my wood? My piece of wood. See one. Yes, I could use some water. It's definitely a hot one to be trimming trees, and I don't have any trees, but my neighbors do, and I don't want them hanging over that fence I built. It cost me too much money to build that fence. On both sides, I gave both neighbors a new fence, and I trimmed their trees to make sure it ain't touching the fence. But I don't have any trees. But anyway, yeah, I just took a peek over on that side because my neighbor, last week, she, I guess, took it upon herself to destroy my decoration. And I noticed that she actually destroyed part of that fence, too, the backyard fence, which I also built and paid for. But, I just don't feel like going to court anymore against my neighbor. I'm done with it. So whatever she does to me, I guess she's going to do to me. But, yeah, I was noticing that, it's quite the mess over there, obviously. But I think the new people that have been there for the last 2 weeks, going in and out, whether they're tenants or cleanup crew or caretaker, I don't know what they are. I just know they're there. And it looks like, there's about 2 inches cleaner. Maybe they created a path so that they could walk through there. I don't know. But I did notice there's about 2 inches that look like it's been getting a little attention in that backyard. Hey there. It is July 18th. It's a Thursday. It's kind of a nice day out, and, I'm still... I have mixed emotions about what happened with my neighbor last week, because she was not arrested, and I should have had her arrested for trespassing, destruction of my property, especially after, I noticed I had to replace a few panels on the fence again in the backyard this time. But still, it's like, I think the police should at some point say, hey, we don't care that you're a little old lady with some mental issues. Having mental issues should not be a free pass to destroy people's property. Maybe that's just my thought. Like I said, my opinion is not shared by many, apparently. But, yeah, after a year and a half of being stuck in the courtroom with this woman, it just seems that maybe she should get arrested, and instead she doesn't get arrested. She destroyed my fence. She doesn't get arrested. She told a bunch of lies to get a restraining order. She doesn't get arrested. She does fake fainting in the courtroom. Commits perjury under oath. Does not get arrested. Of course not. And she, again, destroys my property. And trespassed in the process. It wasn't just from her side of the fence she did it. She came over and pulled my decorations down and even broke part of the fence that the decoration was attached to. And the police said, well, you got your decorations back, so we're good. I just feel like maybe I probably should have insisted on having her arrested, but I did not. So, okay. In the meantime, yeah, she or the tenants, whoever those people are, whether they're caregivers, tenants, whatever, got that third-party levy. My guess is that, yeah, she's got a way out by saying that they're caretakers. So as soon as I get that confirmation from the sheriff's department, which should come in the mail any day now, if anything says that she's a caretaker, that the new tenant is a caretaker, I'm going to ask to see that license. Because to be a caretaker, you have to be licensed. Because you got to know how to take care of people. But, yeah, and because, yeah, that she had her other tenant tell a bunch of lies to get that restraining order. So clearly she's very persuasive with these people that are moving in with her to do, I guess, stuff on her behalf. So, yeah, I'm just waiting on getting the letter from the sheriff as to whether or not the bank levy took place at all, or whether or not the third-party levy can be enacted. I just know that, yeah, my neighbor didn't get arrested, even though she once again intentionally, maliciously destroyed my property. Hey, it's about 6:30-ish. My daughter called and let me know that she got a call from defendant number 2's mother. That's right, the one that tried to friend me on Facebook. So anyway, she apparently asked my daughter to ask me to remove her son, defendant number 2, the grandson, from the I guess all the legal crap, because apparently it's having a negative effect when he goes to apply for a job or something. I don't know, but she did say that the grandson is no longer living there, and I kind of figured that out because I haven't seen him in over 2 weeks now. And it happened, like, I think the day after I saw the handcuffs put on him. But, the police left. They left him there. They didn't take him. So, yeah. But I did a bank levy on his checking account. So, maybe they had a fight. Maybe that's why he got arrested. Or, not arrested, but handcuffed. Why the police went looking for him. Because maybe Grandma decided to do the same thing to him that she did to me and 4 other people by claiming elder abuse. Speaking of the devil, she just pulled up. Anyway, yeah, so apparently, no matter what, yeah, it appears that the grandson, defendant number 2, is no longer living next door, and he's asking his mother to somehow get the message to me to drop him from this legal battle. But I'm not taking his name off of it because, no, 1, I can't. It's over with. 2, he did destroy the fence on behalf of his grandmother. 3, he did tell a bunch of lies in order to benefit his grandmother. And all along the way, lied under oath, you know. And yeah, if grandmother don't pay, it's up to him to pay. And it does affect his credit, and not to mention his checking accounts, etc. So, you know, I think that they really need to be talking to the grandmother, defendant number one, because she's the one that's allowing all this to happen. Maybe if they can get grandma to start paying, then this headache will go away, you know? But at this point, yeah, no, it's not up to me. It's up to them entirely to do the correct thing. Yep, that's the sheriff again. Yeah, good morning. It's Friday, July 19th. I was just out there grabbing the paper, and I happened to notice the sheriff vehicle. So, no doubt, that means whoever they're trying to serve next door has not been served yet. So I don't know if that pertains to the third-party levy I'm trying to have served, or something entirely different going on next door. But the sheriff is definitely over there again. Okay, yeah. So it does appear somebody made contact with somebody. All right, and there they go. Okay, today's date is July 25th, and here's something from the Sheriff's Department. My guess is it's the bank levy, or the results, I guess I should say, of the bank levy. Could be the third-party levy, but I'll know. Okay, so let's see. Once again, it says, okay, they're trying to levy $2,443.50. And yes, under Wells Fargo, it says no funds available again. Okay, so this is under both accounts, both Linda and Remy, and of course, no funds available. No funds available, no safe box found. So this is the bank levy. And clearly, once again, a miss. No money to be established, but on the first of the month, yeah, I'll go put in another one. It's good, I guess, for the rest of this time, but each time it costs me an additional $40 to do this. And I'm still waiting on the results of that third-party levy because, you know, clearly the tenant or caretaker, whatever the individual is next door, is still there. But there's no dog now. No funds available. So yeah, this is definitely the bank levy under the joined, I guess, account of Linda Crosnoe and Remy Hutchins, defendant number 1 and 2. And since defendant number 2 is no longer living next door, I'm guessing that there's now a different account, meaning, you know, somehow, some way they close that account, and defendant number 1 probably opened up a whole nother account under her name, but I'm guessing it's still at Wells Fargo. So I'm gonna go ahead, yeah, do another one next month.